Hi Taurus, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a tarot reading for your next 48 hours. Thank you so much for joining me. Do keep in mind this is general, so just take what resonates. But thank you in advance for your likes, comments, and subscriptions to the channel if you haven't done so already. As you can see, I'm cleansing the energy thoroughly. They were singing to me before, Spirit was singing to me before I began recording, singing Taurus, cleanse your energy, Taurus, cleanse your energy. It was a little bit interesting in the way they were singing. But anyways, they love to make up songs. So if you're empathic or if you're not, just cleanse your energy in the next 2 days. As I feel a little bit frustrated in your energy, a little bit annoyed is what they're saying. You could be picking up on other people's frustrations, but I do feel as if with the noise in the background here, I do apologize, bear with me. You could be dealing with certain disturbances in the energy or just noises, having a lot to accomplish in the next 48 hours, but doing it with a level of ease, trying not to overstress oneself. But we're going to begin by pulling from the Moonology deck, the small one, and then we'll further speak upon your next 2 days with the Mermaid Tarot. And what else was I going to say? Oh, to book a personal reading, just reach out via email. Everything you need, excuse me, is down below in the description box. You may be spiritually messed with as well. But we have nothing is yet set in stone, and the answers you need are coming at the split deck. So I really feel as if you're pushed to recognize that you have a level of control in one's hands, in your Taurus hands, in regards to what you want to manifest, how things unravel. But there's a level of destiny at play in your life, so do keep that in mind. It's about co-creating with spirit, okay? They're saying to an extent what's meant to be is meant to be, okay? But you do desire something, and that's meant to transpire before your very eyes, just not at this current time, okay? But the answers you need are coming, all right, in regards to what's meant to come to be. That felt very vague, but I feel as if it's going to vary from case to case, from Taurus to Taurus. What do we have to come out of this Moonology deck for Taurus? It's time to release negativity. It could definitely be that negativity that's either leaving a situation in one way, shape, or form, or you are picking up on empathically, or it could be based upon all you've been through recently, or just some of you potentially expecting the worst, feeling as if you're pushed to believe in the impossible at this time, okay? As they show me an infinity symbol. I do feel as if it's a little bit difficult for you to believe that things are going to pan out perfectly or just in your favor, because you may have felt as if you've been a bit unlucky recently, or things have just been a bit of a struggle and they just shouldn't have been, right? But underneath it all, it's a time for you to give and to help others in your own individual way, potentially through your work, and to feel satisfied, to feel fulfilled in that sense, in that way. Let's pull some tarot. Bear with me, we're going to put one on each corner for Taurus to continue. Your energy will smooth out a situation. Things are going to work out better than you think, okay? They're saying if you believe in the impossible, it will come to be, okay? But therefore, the impossible isn't impossible all the meanwhile, okay? I feel like that's the way you're thinking at times. But the Ace of Swords at the top of your reading, and then we have the Hangman, the Lovers, and the Ace of Pentacles, as you can see. Let me just shift these up so you can see them all. Interesting, and I love that that sort of altered, actually no, we're going to line these up perfectly. Okay. You will feel like a bit of a perfectionist at certain points in the next 48 hours, but at the top of your mind, the tip of your mind, you have this fresh start, wanting to put a situation to an end, but it's not the time yet. You're going to find that spirit draws you to imperfections in your situation for the benefit of, one, it may be to mess with you to a certain extent, but also to benefit your future, to see where things need to be fixed, adjusted. But habit-wise, they're going to point that out, to say the least. What are you consuming too much? What are you watching the right content for the sake of your mental health, your outlook, you know, you name it. Feeling a little bit stuck in a situation with this Hanged Man, and feeling as if you could feel as if whatever situation's making you feel a bit stuck in one way, shape, or form has a bit of negativity, or just it feels like you could feel that energy switching up in a lot of ways, but it may not even still be 100% healthy, right? But feeling as if where you work means a lot to you. Interesting. So therefore wanting that to be a truly healthy environment, you're going to find that the next 48 hours in a sense feels like a bit of a treasure hunt. And they may not be necessarily you searching for, as I can't really speak well in this reading. It may not feel like you're searching for abundance in the form of money, right? But I do feel like some money is flowing in, but more so moving forward after this next 48 hours for you. But it feels like you're searching for answers, right? You're searching for potentially items online to buy in the near future. Or you could be browsing in stores. It just feels like you're pushed to embrace the levels of reminders, to view things as sort of a treasure hunt to bring some life back into your situation. I hope this is making sense. He will say that at certain points in the next 2 days, feeling as if you're pushed to just keep swimming. I was pushed to recently go and I had to go get quarters, do laundry, and then I ended up stumbling upon a sweatshirt in a thrift store that was meant for me, okay? And I realized why when I came back to my apartment, and I'm gonna do a TikTok on it eventually, but I just feel as if there's gonna be moments like that where you don't even realize that you're spiritually being guided to stumble upon the perfect item for you, or something that's gonna benefit you in your situation or in the near future. Being pushed to reflect in the next 48 hours. I do see a lot of Taurans, or Tauruses, however you want to put it, admiring oneself in the mirrors, thinking about how good looking you are, potentially pushed to compare to how you looked in the past and how you look now. Much better than the past, I feel they need to say. Different, okay? You're growing, you're changing. Your self-love taking a highlight, all right? And setting the tone for a situation. Being pushed to recognize that moving forward, you're going to be doing what's right for Taurus, period, okay? A level of fulfillment taking a highlight in one's mind, and spirit pushing you to recognize that there's no option to discard that fulfillment, or just prioritize other people's feelings or role in your life in order to, and therefore holding oneself back, right? You got to do what's right for Taurus. Let's keep pulling. Keep the motivation alive with the Chariot in regards to acquiring your 10 of Pentacles lifestyle, as I feel like you are getting closer by the day, but it just feels like at times things go back and forth, back and forth. But also being pushed to recognize that to an extent, you desired a level of retracting or rewinding in a certain sense, in a larger sense. Okay, that could be with a living situation, with a job situation, you name it. Could have even been with certain connections, as they push me to almost stop saying that. But I feel like it's more financial based, or wrapped up with your money somehow, okay? You'll get there. Take a deep breath. You're meant to take a trip in the near future, traveling in one way, shape, or form, depending on how far it is for you. You're going to be able to acquire what you need to with ease. Just be smart and strategic as to how you plan for that. You just need to recognize that this leap of faith is meant for you and only you individually, okay? You're gonna take this leap towards new, and it's gonna change your path for so many reasons, okay? I feel like it's gonna be a long time coming kind of change up, and it's going to feel as if it changes your energy to the point where that's why you can't stop thinking about it. That's why it feels like all that you're working towards at this time, even smaller goals, leads up to that in a lot of ways, right? It's out of respect for it, to want it to come to be so perfectly. But it's almost like you just at times expect the worst in certain ways. But with that, even though a similar situation in the past didn't work out, didn't pan out, or fell flat disappointingly, you still somehow know it's going to happen. You're trusting your intuition more moving forward, and that's a beautiful thing. And if you feel like you're drifting further away from it for a select few of you, tune back into it, right? Trust how your body feels. There's going to be a focus as well to tune into, to trust, to listen to your body in regards to how it reacts, potentially even spiritually pushed to react to certain energies, locations, situations, a certain area of living or working. When you began that situation, How did your luck sort of churn for the better or for the worse? Did things feel like more of a struggle for you? Stuff like that's going to take a highlight in the next 48 hours for you to recognize where you're meant to be and where you're not meant to be, and why you so badly desire the new, okay, the fresh, the more aligned with oneself as you grow and change. Feeling like you're not the only sign at this point. A lot around you, people, situations, energy, even what once did, just doesn't feel like it aligns with who you're becoming. You're growing a lot, and it's a beautiful thing. As they, for a little bit now, have been giving me intense goosebumps. You're going to have sensations like that, for the better and for the worse, from spirit, okay? They're going to accentuate, exaggerate certain things that they say through you, or certain points, till it gets to you on a core level, till you digest it for the better of your situation, improvement, growth, you name it. Feeling as if you just, at times, can't help but think about how it's been a never-ending battle up until this point. One slip up to the next, or one struggle to the next, or you know what I mean? Or you make some money and then things just retracts in a negative direction, excuse me. But I feel as if things are about to start taking an increase in luck for you, okay? So embrace it as your situation starts to improve for the better, and all leads towards a leap of faith that's meant for you and only you, okay? So I hope this was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hoping you have the most amazing next 48 hours. I know you will, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Taurus.